Welcome back to the Virtual Firearms Association. I'm Frank. We're in the virtual range today going over one of my favorite training hacks to see if you move the gun when you press that trigger. Let's discuss. Hey, before we get started, I have those gifts down in the description. Our gifts from us to you, right? Two of them. One is the downloadable and free printable targets. Take them, use them at the range, use them in your own home. Use them how I'm going to use them today. I downloaded them, printed them out, and I'm going to use them for this training hack that I can do in the comfort of my own home whenever I want. Once again, leveraging technology. That's the first one. Second one is a full online basic pistol course, which is what we're going to show you how to prevent some of the issues, there we go, that we're going to go over today. Both those free, our gift to you. Downloadable, printable targets, free online basic pistol course with a marksmanship component. Get them, use them. As I said, it's a gift. Now, one of my favorite hacks when it comes to training is using a laser, specifically a bore sight. But if you have a laser on your firearm, this works just as well. So if you already have a laser, good hack. If you don't have a laser, a simple bore sight works really well. Obviously, in our membership, we have a bunch of individuals in there that have the Manta system, which is what we like to use. And that works really well. And you can do this the same way, a little bit better. But this, just using a laser bore sight, works phenomenal. And you can train with this if you want to. But I want to show you how to do it. So first, I'm going to go ahead and get my firearm. Here's my firearm. Magazine's removed. I'm going to rack it. Good to go. Nothing's in the chamber. We're good to go there. I'm going to take my laser bore sight, right? I'm going to get this going here. We got the laser here. We have our firearm cleared out. We're going to put the laser inside the firearm, secure it down there. And then I have my printed downloadable target. That's our gift to you over there on the wall. I'm going to aim in. I'm going to put my sights directly on it, right? One thing that I like to do here is I like to just see my natural arc of movement for a minute because this is a consistent laser, so that's always nice. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly depress the trigger. I'm not necessarily worried about my natural arc of movement. What I want to see is when I depress the trigger, does the laser jump? And if the laser kind of shakes, that's fine. But if it dips down or raises up or dips low and left, or down and right, you're moving the firearm, right? So I'll re-rack here, try this again, make sure the laser's straight. And one nice, now I'm not even using my sights. I'm literally just looking straight at the laser right now. There you go. Perfect. No movement whatsoever. That's what I'm shooting for. Once again, clear my firearm. Good to go there. Set that down. Turn off my laser. Got to save those batteries. But that's what I'm looking for. It's as simple as that. You just get your bore sight or whatever laser you have on your firearm, aim in at your desired target, right? And don't use your sights on this one. This is just a training hack, right? It's just to see, are you making the mistake of moving that laser? And the big thing that you want to really consider here is when you're moving that laser is it dipping because of you anticipating, or is it dipping because you're slapping the trigger? And that's what you tend to see the most is when individuals are doing it, they're slapping the trigger. It winds up causing a significant issue for accuracy. And when you shoot, a lot of times, you'll see right-handed shooters dip low and left, right? Left-handed shooters will dip low and right. So I'm right-handed. So let's say I'm dipping low and left. What that means is I am coming too strong on that trigger. I'm not being a smooth, steady press. And you'll hear me say this time and time again. There's only, when it comes to marksmanship only, not shooting as a whole, there's only two reasons you don't hit your intended target. You don't have a good sight picture, which encompasses sight alignment, it has sight alignment in it, or you move the gun. And you move the gun by slapping the trigger or by dipping the gun or anticipating recoil, all those different reasons. Where if you just add micro ounces when you're practicing, right? This is just to practice and get better at it. If you were to add micro ounces to your training, you would be significantly better at your marksmanship. And then you can learn to increase that speed and then do multiple shots, do target reacquisition. Simple training hack. I think I wound up getting this off of off of a site online, or maybe even something as simple as Amazon for $20, right? And it winds up giving you that laser, right? You have that laser, and then that laser tells you, are you dipping low and left? Are you dipping low and right? Another thing you can do is set up your phone to record that laser, right? Record that laser when you pull the trigger, have your sound on, listen to the sound and see what happens to that laser when you do it. The technology has allowed us to leverage training issues that we would never be able to do unless we were with a good expert or a good instructor at the range, spending all that time and money there, which you should definitely wind up going and practicing your live fire training. We're never not saying that. We're just saying all this training is accessible with you in your own home. Safety comes first, right? You want to make sure that you have your firearm cleared out. There's no ammunition around. Make sure you install your laser cartridge, or you're installing your bore sight right here, and just put it right down and you are good to go. Print out our targets, right? Put it on the target and see if you move. Record it and go back and replay it. Watch it over and say, I'm making that mistake right there. And you've just essentially built your own virtual training system. That's what I love about leveraging technology. That's one of my favorite hacks. I was doing this well before Mantis came out with their Pink Rhino laser cartridge and their whole Mantis Academy, which I absolutely love. And that's why we use it here to train in our membership. But for the most part, you can build these things yourself. And if you do so, that's the start right there. And then the trick is getting on a good community, which is what we're trying to develop, and get everyone out there to motivate each other so that you are training. Because you could have all the gizmos, gadgets in the world. None of it's going to matter if you don't train with them. And a lot of times life gets in the way, right? Life gets in the way of training. And it's something as simple as, like me, I went down, pulled this out of the safe. It took a whole 3 minutes to do it because I had to go back down and get another rubber grommet for the right size caliber. There we go. That's what I'm thinking about. Right size caliber. And is it inconvenient? No, not at all. It may think inconvenient when I'm getting started doing this, but it's not inconvenient at all. I get it. Are the batteries working? Oh no, the batteries might be dead, or maybe I might need to polish off one of the connectors if it's been sitting a while. But for the most part, get out there, do it. There's no excuse out there anymore with technology and with what everyone's doing with training. So hope this helps. Remember, those gifts are down in the description. I want you to use them. They're free. Please, that's why they're gifts. Just use them for the love of everything. Downloadable, printable targets, right? You got a bullseye target, you got a silhouette target, and you got a sight-in target, right? Download, print them out, use them. Additionally, if you really want to take your basic pistol to the next level, right? We have that basic pistol and marksmanship component. And even if you are proficient at pistol, it never hurts to get additional training. We hope it takes you to the next level in everything you do. Stay safe, and we will see you next time.